Hey everyone, so today's video we're gonna go to a few film location spots of the movie Date Night. This movie came out in 2010 and was directed by Sean Levy. This movie is under the romance/comedy movie. The two stars in this movie are Steve Carell as Phil Foster and Tina Fey as Claire Foster. So we're gonna go to a few film location spots of this movie in Manhattan. So pretty much all of them are gonna be in Manhattan. And the first one we're gonna go to is Charles Street and Greenwich Street. So let's get it. So we are at the first film location spot. This was the spot where Mr. and Mrs. Foster were walking through to find some help since they were pretty much going through a rough night, especially against those two crooked cops. So yeah, I have to say, I like how it was filmed on this block. Not too much, not too little, just right. And I know it's only, 5 to 15 seconds long in the movie on this block, but it was well worth it. Now, we're going to be going down the street this way, and to your right, you're going to see a very familiar building that you might have seen in the past. And as you see, what did that look like? That is where Mr. and Mrs. Foster came up upon Holbrooke Grant, aka Mark Wahlberg. So yeah, it's on the same block as the other scene. So this is where Mr. and Mrs. Foster came multiple times in the movie for Holbrooke Grant help because of the two cops that were trying to come after them. I have to say though, I like the fact that where they filmed it at this building right here, because it not only, looks like it's kind of expensive, but it looks like you can store a lot of, expensive stuff inside this building. I could not get into this building because it is a studio, and like a music studio or whatever studio it is, and you pretty much are not allowed in there. But as you see from the picture, that is the studio. I really wanted to go in there and see if they actually, filmed in there and ask questions, but I couldn't get a hold in anyone. But yeah, the next spot is Times Square. So this was a mini scene in the movie that Mr. and Mrs. Foster were having a argument about trying to get out of the city or what made them got into the whole situation. And if you guys haven't seen the movie, go check it out. I most definitely recommend it. But yeah, I would say it's a pretty good spot for it to film the movie in Times Square. Pretty much one of the most well-known places throughout the world. I want to let you guys know that I was trying to find more locations for this movie in New York City, since pretty much it says it takes place in New York City, Manhattan. But for some reason, I was looking it all up from each website, and it pretty much said that most of it was filmed in Los Angeles. I apologize for that. And yeah, guys, those were the 3 film location spots of the movie Date Night. I really wish that they filmed all of it in New York City, but it is what it is. I really don't know why they filmed in LA, but hey, what are you gonna do about it? If you guys have any other movies or TV shows, film locations in the New York metro area, comment down below. I'd be more happy to record any spot in the city or outside of it. And see you guys in the next video. Peace.